Hey guys, how's it going? Mr. Christmas here. Today we are going to be showcasing Grinderscape. Grinderscape is an RSPS that has just relaunched. It's a lot like old school RuneScape with some additional custom content, of course. Of course, XP rates are accelerated. That's how any custom server is. So it is still called Grinderscape. It's not going to be as fast as other custom servers, but it's still a lot of fun to play. A lot of good mechanics to the game. When you log in, you'll first spawn here, then you'll be told to create your character, asked if you want to go to the tutorial, which just gives you a tour around the server, but that's what I'm here to do. In here there's a couple of shops you can buy some basic tools, some basic things to wear, something to make potions, and then if you actually do : shops in game, that'll take you to where most of the shops are. Here you're gonna find the standard magic equipment. You got Mystic and your runes. Next to that is Horvik. That'll sell you your bronze and all that basic gear for when you first start off. It's also the range shop. Next to that is the apothecary. That's where you get your potions and your food. Behind him is the Tazhar shop. You get your obsidian armor. You can buy a fire cape. To the left of him is the adventurer. This is where you can get your PKing supplies if you're a pure. Next to that is the skill point shop. Here you spend your skill points and you can get some things like a cow set, overloads, big pirate hat. And next to that is Torvik. This is the untradeable store. In order to actually buy something from this store, you use blood money, which can be acquired by skilling or PVMing or PvP, you name it. You can also spend blood money in a shop just south at the Emblem Trader. This is where you can buy things like Tentacle, Borrow's Armor, Serpentine Helm, Dragon Warhammer, Borrow's Gloves, Dragon Defender, all the good armor that everyone's looking to get. And notice there's also an altar right there where you can recharge your prayer or train your prayer. And then there's the bank as usual. Plenty of bank booths. With also working bank tabs, I would like to point out, which is really nice, and placeholders. You'll notice I had some things I've lost, staking, but we'll get to that later, maybe even in another video. Right in here you have the vote manager. This is where you can spend your vote points. You can buy things. 1 vote point is 1 mil. 3 vote points is 5,000 blood money. There's also the Santa costume, which I'm hoping to get here soon. Next to him is Borat. This is where you spend your participation points. So the more you play the game, the more points you get. You can buy things like Corrupt, which is some really good range gear. There's also a donator's rank bond, which you notice. So the more you play the game, you can actually get a donation status without actually spending any money in game. Right outside here, Party Pete, talk to him. This is where you spend donation points, which is called premium points. When you donate, you get premium points, some mystery boxes, just depends on how much. You also get rank. So depending on what you spend, it determines what kind of rank you get. In here you can get the Inferno Cape, which actually is the best thing you can get from the store. It costs 75,000 points. With that, Inferno Cape ranges somewhere between 5 to 10 bill. Kind of depends on who's selling it. There's also Elysian Spirit Shield, Spectral Spirit Shield, and Arcane. These go for a lot of money on the server, and they're definitely worth your money. Black Santa Hat, all your rares, Gilded Armor, Third Age, Ancestral, things like that. When you first spawn on, I would highly advise probably starting off with thieving. Before you start thieving, talk to the thief trainer. Do about skilling tasks. As you see, I already have one, but then you would click here and then hit yes, and then thieve your way all the way up. When you do go to collect your thieving task, I would recommend starting with cash, unless you really want to go for the set. You'll get it prompted. You can either change in your task for cash, additional cash, or you can change it in for points, which you can use. You see I got some blood money there. I started with cash, 1 to 99, I just did cash all the way, and then by the time I finished, I had enough money to buy a whip and things like that. You notice you also get these additional items here. I have a tab with just about one of everything from that, just because, you can make things. To get rid of mine, I actually did that.empty, and then continued thieving. One thing I want to show you guys is the teleportation menu, which is really cool. You click any one of these, pop it up. The top is cities. This will allow you to teleport all around, RuneScape. Right below that is player killing. A whole bunch of different ones out there in the wild. There's combat training. This is what you'll use to train, rock crabs, yaks, wherever you want to go. You also use this to get around when you're doing skilling and PVM. So things such as Slayer. As you'll notice, I have 99 Slayer. Slayer is a lot of fun on this server. Right below that is bosses. I have yet to get my ass to some bosses. I look forward to doing these, maybe making series on killing specific bosses. Below that is skilling. You can use this to teleport and train up your skills. You get the Slayer Masters. For example, we'll just teleport here. This is the starter Slayer Master. In order to get a task, you just talk to them, and they'll assign you a task. Oh, I really hate killing skeletons. I don't want to kill skeletons. Just talk to the Slayer Master again. He'll give you a new task. Doesn't cost any points. No nothing. You just talk and get a new one. You can also do rewards. This is where you unlock your different rewards. If you want to extend a task, you can do more. Go for maybe max XP, 200 million XP in that skill. There's also minigames. You have Barrows, Castle Wars, Duel Arena, Fun PK, and things like that. On this server, there's also dice for those of us who are gambling addicts. Currently, dicing is disabled just because the game has just relaunched, so they're allowing the economy to build. This is an eco server, so it's a player-owned economy, which I think makes for a very, very good game. Also, there is Duel. This is currently active. However, I always advise recording your stakes just in case anything was to happen. You never know what will happen, but it's always very, very wise to... There's actually 2 people here staking right now. Always very wise to record your stakes. Just because if things do occur, you have evidence of what happened and what you lost, what you won. We'll go back home quick. When you vote, you can vote for vote points. To vote, you can just click vote, or you can do .vote. You'll vote on the 4 links, and then type in your name, and then to redeem, you actually come here and you click redeem. This will give you an option: redeem donate, redeem vote. You can use either one. Both of them are just perfect. There's also the max cape here, so when you are maxed, you can come here and claim your cape, which is of course what everybody's going for. There's a lot of good content, a lot of stuff coming our way. If you guys have a specific video you want to see, if you want to see some specific content, leave it down below in a comment. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.